Hey everyone, it's your man Hank. Today we're diving into a topic that can be a little uncomfortable but incredibly important: unethical practices. We've all been there, right? Maybe you overheard a conversation that didn't sit right, or saw something shady with the expense reports. You want to do the right thing, but you also don't want to be person. Well, don't worry my friends, because that's what we're here for. Hey, work ninjas. Today we're tackling a sneaky ninja of the workplace: unethical practices. Let's ninja up! First things first, let's define what we're dealing with here. Unethical practices are like those gremlins in the office. They might seem small at first, but they can multiply and cause serious chaos. We're talking about actions that go against those moral compasses we're all born with. Think about things like fudging numbers on reports, or someone dipping into the company cookie jar a little too often. It could even be someone using their work time to build their side hustle. Not cool, man. Not cool. Sometimes these things are honest mistakes. But then there are times when it's intentional, a deliberate choice to cut corners or bend the rules. So how do you spot these office gremlins? Keep your eyes peeled and your ears open. If something feels off, it probably is. Alright, so you've spotted something fishy. Now what? It's time to gather some intel. We're talking about documenting the evidence, becoming the Sherlock Holmes of the workplace. Keep track of everything: dates, times, names, you name it. Write it down, snap a screenshot, send yourself an email, whatever you need to do to create a record. And remember, details are your best friend here. The more specific you can be, the better. This isn't about throwing someone under the bus or getting them in trouble. It's about protecting yourself and the integrity of your workplace. Think of it like this: you're building a case file, just like a detective. Stick to the facts, Jack. Dates, times, locations, and a description of what went down. That's your recipe for a rock-solid case. Chapter 3. The Art of the Confrontation, Speaking Up Like a Ninja Diplomat. Okay, so you've got your evidence, your ninja stars are sharpened, and you're ready to take action. But hold on a second, let's talk about the art of confrontation. Remember, we're going for a stealth approach here, not a full-blown office brawl. The first step? Try talking to the person directly. Now, I know this can be super intimidating, but trust me on this one. Sometimes what seems like a big, scary, ethical violation is just a misunderstanding or a mistake. Maybe they genuinely weren't aware of the company policy, or maybe they just made a mistake and feel terrible about it. When you do approach them, remember to be direct but respectful. No need to go in with guns blazing. Instead, try something like, "Hey, I noticed," insert the unethical behavior here. "I wasn't sure if you were aware of the company policy on that, so I just wanted to bring it to your attention." Now, if talking to the person directly isn't an option, or if you've tried that and it hasn't worked, it's time to escalate. Most companies have an HR department or an ethics hotline for a reason. Remember to stick to the facts when you report the issue. Chapter 4. Whistleblower Protection, Your Secret Ninja Shield. Now I know what you might be thinking, but Hank, what if I speak up and things get worse? And it's a valid concern, but here's the good news: you've got a secret weapon, my friend, and it's called whistleblower protection. In many places, there are laws designed to protect brave souls like you, who stand up against unethical or illegal activities. Think of these laws as your trusty ninja shield, deflecting any retaliation that might come your way. They're there to make sure you can't be fired, demoted, or otherwise punished for speaking truth to power. Knowledge is power, my friend, and it's your best defense against any potential backlash. Remember, speaking up might not be easy, but you're not alone. Chapter 5. Building an Ethical Fortress, Creating a Culture of Integrity. So far, we've been talking about what to do when things hit the fan, but what if we could prevent those office gremlins from ever showing up in the first place? We want to create a workplace where ethics aren't just some words in an employee handbook, but a core part of the company's DNA. And how do we do that? Well, it starts with leadership. When those at the top walk the ethical walk and talk the ethical talk, it sets the tone for the entire organization. Encourage open and honest communication. Create a safe space for people to voice their concerns without fear of retaliation. And there you have it, Work Ninjas, your guide to navigating the sometimes treacherous waters of unethical practices in the workplace. Remember, you have the power to make a difference, to stand up for what's right, and to create a more ethical workplace for everyone. Now I want to hear from you. Have you ever encountered unethical practices at work? What did you do? Share your stories, your advice, your ninja wisdom in the comments below. And hey, while you're down there, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful and subscribe to the channel for more awesome workplace advice. Until next time, work ninjas, stay sharp, stay sharp.